إيه هذا recording. إيه نبران بيوت نبشين نوم تواب نوتين وطامين. So quick correction from last time. We had some negation issues. We weren't sure. To check the lessons quickly. So the negations come after the predicate, I think it's called. Well, like the subject. So we drop the N. It would be anok piwoini. And then you can actually add on here or and then just add the on here. Because we can see here anok usimi on, even the ghar comes before, so on comes far at the end. But if you want to say and it's basically after the first predicate, and then you get to choose what you want to do. So ente, ma'us, even if it's for definite, the un still comes after, so not in between. You see the un here. So the un is after the predicate, and it doesn't care where the copula is. So if you just use the copula, it's always after the predicate. I wonder if there's a rule we can just read. So long may not occur as a predicate with an absolute article that matches the pronoun. Who is the predicate? It's not restricted. Yeah, it says right here. Inserting on after the predicate for nominal sentence. Now for the third person, on between the predicate and PNT. So if you just think of it as always after the predicate, you always get it right. And the long spelling, we don't need them for Buhayrik. Oh, you can actually do an un like we had earlier. So this was fine. So we can keep the un, the n, sorry, and then just remove the un. And move it. Let's put it here. Or here, my best guess. So n anokosimi on, n usimi ante. So n can come if we really want. Did I let Ben in? Oh, Ben is in. Hi, Ben.
Hi, sorry about that.
We were quickly going over negations from last week, where we weren't actually too sure. Basically, the un comes after the predicate, not after the pronoun. That's it. It's just a correction from last week. With that out of the way, let's actually use it. Lucky for us, we only had one. So let us start. Ben, we always start with you, so I'll give you a break. Let's do, I don't know, 2 each or 3 each. Let's do 2 each and start with David.
All right. 2 each?
Yeah, let's do 2 each from now.
All right. I am not God's witness. I'm probably going to not use nok. Nok. I have to. Dimetre. An. Penalty.
Perfect. The example here mentioned the un can come after the nuti. So here the un come before Johannes. So that's fine. Or after. Okay. So this is perfectly fine. All right, one more.
All right. You're not God's witnesses, which would be and toten ni okay, metre does not have a plural form. And toten ni metre an and penalty. Yes.
Works fine to me, unless anyone has comments. Should I make it 3 each? 2 each is fine. Okay. Next, let me do it quickly. She is not the servant of enrichment. Sorry, a little bit too basic. She is not the servant of a rich man. So if I start with the not negation, so she is the servant, I would say she's not the servant or a servant. The servant. So voci te. So just to negate with voci ante, that means she is not the servant of the rich man. The rich man is Remau.
Yep.
So M. Okay, it's messed up.
Try just pressing apostrophe and it should work.
Oh, apostrophe. Oh, cool. I was using MP and then Remau. I'm gonna guess it looks like Rem. Oh, in Baharic it's Remawoi. I think. I think we've done it before.
It's 2 A's and just the Omicron at the end. It's only the iota at the end if it's plural.
Oh, so Remao O?
Yeah, like Ramao.
Oh, so Ramao.
And
Okay.
then 1 M.
And then 1 M. Okay. Ramao. Ramao is the rich man. Okay. Sweet. Okay. I think I got this right. I hope. Next one, he is not a just person. This is easy. They're supposed to be like O the chaos unhit. He is not a righteous person. I like it easy. Nice. Okay, that sounds good. Randy.
Can I just make a quick point about Ramal? I sort of assumed this when I first looked at the word, but etymologically speaking, it's just adding the a or the o for great at the end. So it's like Romeo in terms of
Oh.
so you could quite literally translate it as great man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not like man of something. It's just a great man. The O for the
Yeah.
great. Okay, good to know. Thanks. That makes me remember it's single M, not double M. Okay,
Alright, so,
Andy, next one.
F and G. Okay.
Yes. And in the meantime, David, if you want to type these sentences, because we're gonna negate them as the next exercise. So we're gonna do F, which depends on E, if you want to.
I'm just looking over this real quick. Let's see. Bikrom anpe nte bihap pnuti.
It is not the fire of. So I know hop is judgment. Is also justice?
Oh, justice, not So justice, so like the Greek one, like dikaiosune.
Possibly. I can double check what he thinks Corey intends to have.
What was the task again? Sorry, I missed it.
Justice, and we know hop is judgment, is it also works for justice. I know dikaiosune is just.
Could it be ma or mai?
Oh, as in May?
May, like the one that's from Ma'at originally. For the adjective.
Yeah, it's just if you look up justice, just use May. So I think we can go with this. Like one on that word is higher.
So like that.
Oh, yeah, that works. Okay. Yeah, I would have definitely mixed this up. Because judgment sounds about right, but I guess he said justice.
Okay. And G, you are not a just woman. Would this one be metme?
I would think I think with me is like justice, or just like me, just another one. Just to be like the chaos or the one we learned last time.
I would probably not use met here.
Yeah.
From my
me.
understanding, the use of met would almost be more so like the concept of justice than being like a thing of justice.
What would you use here for this one?
Probably this.
The
With-
me?
I'll go like with me ante. Because like I think just woman, we just have to say woman because it's English, but you're just saying you are not a
Oh,
just.
if you already have nta, then it's okay. So me, and then like that.
Not the te. I guess sorry, I misspoke. I don't mean to say te. I thought she is. Ento and ento ut me. Sounds right to me.
So if I understand correct, so first and second person, those don't need the te or the pe, right?
Yeah. It's like yes. So ente. So like in your case, like ento u me an. That's it. Just like in the example here. And then the pe and te is actually what makes something third person. Pe, te, the te and ne. Yeah.
Okay.
So all you have is like yeah. In
Not
ento.
used for the first and second persons.
Yeah. Sorry, what?
So te and pe and ne are not used for the first and second persons. They're only used for third persons.
Yeah.
Right.
Unless you're saying like anok pe p then it's like
Like
it is me. Or it actually becomes anok pe. It is I. But if you don't say you are something, you don't need the pe and te or ne.
Makes sense.
So it's interesting. If you say entone, that means it is you. It is y'all. Something. All right. Actually, we're gonna skip F. David, I hope you didn't spend time writing anything. Next, Ben, can you finish this for us?
Sure. So you are not a rich man is having a little trouble with getting the Jenkin to work in here. But and conf.
Entov is he.
Oh, he right and talk.
Yep.
And then feel free to add the Jenkins. I'm sorry, font keyboard's kind of weird. Thanks. And talk. Rich, we're not using the word man. We're just using the adjective,
Yep.
sort of like substantive. So, are we using? Yeah.
Probably go with u because
Ramal.
you're rich man.
Uramal.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Uramal. And then on.
Yep.
Good. And then it's not the fruit of death. So we're doing fruit feminine or masculine? I'm guessing.
You don't need Entov because for it is something you just say something pe something ne.
Okay,
Something.
that makes sense. And so we would use on instead, or on pe. Okay, so
Yeah, and the un comes after the predicate. So
yeah,
you basically
so
say the fruit of death. It is not.
karpos. I feel like there's probably an Egyptian word too.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Utah.
Utah.
Yeah, we did it last week.
Okay, yep. Utah. And then Utah, and then of death would be and trying to remember, there's mu and there's mo. Is that water? Is that death? Let's see.
Let's move. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it.
But you wanna probably say like
Okay.
it's like the fruit of the death.
Okay. Okay. So we basically want to make it
Because you have like
definite.
the fruit.
Right now it's a fruit. Or the u is part of fruit. That's right.
Who is
So-
part of it? Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
So
yes.
if it's masculine, then yeah, and where does that be? Pi. Let's see.
It would be pi because you just
Oh
like,
yeah. And we'll,
well, not really pi as in like the 3.14. Remember
oh
this?
yeah, no, I meant p. The
This
letter.
is aspirated because we have it's from part of the Vilnur. So because you have
Oh,
an
yeah.
M, your pi becomes a pay aspirated.
Okay. It's a different letter here. Q E. It's one of the ones.
It's a
Right all. Right all.
right.
Oh man. Okay.
Sweet. And then you want to use the M before it. M
Okay.
because it's a P sound.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. Thanks.
Just M here instead of the N. Because
Oh yeah, right. It's yeah. Thanks.
That's it. Puta and pu and pe. Also, it can also be, so this is perfect, but it can also be puta an. Actually, this is fine. Right? I think. Okay, I think we're done. I don't think we need to do a negation here, because we're just like adding uns in right places, which we already practiced. So like if thronos unpay. So I think we're ready to move on to the next one. Right? Any comments, questions? All right, let's just jump to lesson 4. So let's do a new tab. We'll call this lesson 3. We'll do it per lesson. And that is lesson 4. Lesson 4. And today it's a subtitle. And then lesson 4 is about adjectives, attribute construction, adjectival predicate. We'll discover it. Probably something we already know. We just need to practice. Okay, translate into Coptic. Wow, the large woman. Wow. Okay. Okay. How do we do this? Format, translate into Coptic, all translate into Coptic. Cube. Okay. Will this be for political correctness? The large woman. That'll be my guess. Okay. Let's go back in order. So we'll start with David. I can type the English for you, and then you just go ahead and translate.
Okay. So big house. Notch.
That's in Sahidic. Remember, in Baharic, it's Nishti.
Nishti. Okay, that's just Nishti. All right.
Oh, there's a word for huge. I don't know what huge is. So that's big. What's huge? I'm not sure. Okay. Not my problem. Actually, here's my problem.
Big house. B. The big house would be P. What? P A. And Nishti.
So no for many things. nishti and kuji, among very few things, do come early before the word. So usually adjectives come after, except for actually it works both ways. So nishti and kuji, but they tend to come first. You want to say p nishti and a. That's more typical.
Okay.
That's also only for nishti and kuji.
All right. So pinishti and a, and for large woman, it would be.
Yes.
Hmm.
And sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say nishti doesn't change its grammatical gender based on the word it's affixing to, correct?
No.
It
No.
does. Yeah.
So here's the from the notes. The adjectives shame or kuji or nishti can be placed immediately after a target modification without the presence of n. But I have seen it before with n. So we can just say pinishti a. Pinishti. But I've seen a lot pinishti n. So it just looks like can be placed. It's an option.
I
Just
think it is that saying that when it's placed after what it's trying to modify, it doesn't need to have
Yeah.
a
So how
yeah,
it comes out
right,
is
yes.
fine.
where I think if it comes before what it's trying to modify, I don't think that's true. Correct.
Perché in notch. Actually, in the examples, he's actually just using it. So perpe and notch. So perpe nishti, just like, and then pinishti, and actually just using it without adding the rules. I think this is fine. This is how I would have seen it otherwise. So we can even do this. Yeah, pinishti aventi, you don't say pinishti en ava.
Okay.
So end of pe pinishti en notarios. So pinishti comes first, n, and then it's followed by n. Yeah. So this is good. Okay, we have a good example. That's enough for us to keep. You see here, pinishti en patriarchy. So pinishti always comes first. You always have the m or the n, and then the word right after. Let's just stick to this. That's how I've seen it typically in Buhaira.
Yeah, I think the only times I've seen it come after is if it's saying something like, like sheri kui or sher kuji or something like that, and it doesn't have the n before it. But yeah, otherwise I would just stick to just the basic nishti first, and then n, and then noun.
Unless it's a name, so you want to say the great Abba Anthony, so or Pinishti Thinosius, so the great Shinut. So Pinishti Thinosius, also Pinishti Abba Anthony. Okay. Otherwise, I think what we're doing is correct.
Okay.
Let's go with that.
And large and big are being treated the same, correct?
Yes, I think you're trying to practice doing it in just different genders.
Okay, so in this case, it would be pinishti and right, and so the large one, pinishti and sahimi.
And then the definite article before the nishti would change.
Yeah, it'd be tinishti, right?
Okay, so it does change. I didn't quite hear the answer to that question when I asked. Okay, so for the large keys, it'd be nishti emet me and emet uro. Sorry, emet uro. Yes.
Meturo. Do we not go for uro? I feel you might. No? For the plural?
Uro, uro would be like, I'm pretty sure uro is the feminine form.
Sorry, like the uro.
Oh, uro. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Fine.
Sorry. Yes. Emet uro. Yes.
Yeah, I think like if there was the large women, it would be ni nishti en hiomi. That would be my guess. And it goes in, it becomes plural.
Oh, if it was a large woman, yes.
Yes. Okay. B. So let me do B. I am not sure. I think they're exactly the same.
How many would it be doing? All these, like 3 of these?
Yeah, just like everyone takes a number, the full number, just everything in the number. So
Okay.
Do you think it's maybe trying to use O?
no.
I'm thinking the only other thing I think it could, like, my first guess would be gigas, like the Greek for like gigantic, because I have seen that used for. There's either gigas or there's another one that like means literally a giant, but I don't think it's that.
I think my guess is that he wants us to do this. P A. Because in the examples up here, he has like perpe notch and then perpe notch and notch and erpe, just like telling us there are 2 ways of doing this. That's my guess, like a wild guess. But this is not. I haven't seen this very common in Bohairic, so I am not sure. But that's my guess. You think that's what he's trying to do here?
For the huge gigantic, is that actually what it says, or does it just say huge or gigantic? Does it use both
sorry.
words?
No. I think it also wants to say the word nishti can have multiple meanings, including big, large, huge, gigantic. Because I don't see it in the dictionary. I don't see it here.
I mean,
So,
apparently you can use meish as an adjective to mean great or many.
it's just not in the lesson. That's why I'm confused. This is like lesson 4. They have nothing.
Is huo in there or has been in there?
No. This is very early on. He's just introducing the word great. Well, I think he did it earlier, but yeah. Like, he just introducing like small.
Other than like nishti, the only other words I can think of are ones like tall, wide. So like, chisi, jose, then wide is like washis. Yeah, but I'm not sure. So what should I do for this in your opinion? Just the same thing as large woman, but reverse them?
So like great, large. Yeah, so you see nishti has great or large. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. So I'll finish them. I'll finish B and then end you do C, which actually introduces new words.
Okay.
So actually, let's start with C as in sure. Ni, so T, C, me, and then N nishti. Oh, so N nishti actually doesn't change whatsoever. And then this one will be Ni meturo. And then it will always be N nishti. And then in nishti for all of them. Okay. Right. I think that's it. Next is Randy. Oh, he did the word authority last week as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. So paternal authority. So I'll just do indefinite for now. So
Makes sense.
Exousia. I think that's the word I went with last week.
Yep.
Exousia. Paternal. Just yot.
Yep, I think that's what he's getting to. Yes, how every word can become an adjective in Coptic.
And the same thing with maternal authority. I'll just keep doing these until you tell me to stop.
Yeah, just finish all of C.
Paternal authority, uexousia, son.
Yeah. So I think the intention is every Coptic word is Coptic doesn't have adjectives. Every word can also become an adjective. How we think of it in English. So if you want to say, and what makes it different than of is the lack of what's it called, an indefinite article. So if you say o exousia im timau, that would be the authority of the mother. But if you say mau, that means the maternal authority. So
Yeah,
adjectives
adjective.
are only different by. So if we have here, we had like the P.O. that would be the authority of the father, but paternal.
Yep.
Would not have it.
Should I stop here? Should I continue?
No, that's good. See, thank you so much. All right, Ben, do all of D.
Okay. Kernel power. So here. So it'd be something about and yot. Yot.
Yeah.
Jote. Joe?
What's it called? No. Oh, no, that's glory. Yeah, Jom.
Jom,
Jom.
right.
Yes.
Jom and yot.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yot will have an omega, and also you want to say like a power, so you probably want to have an indefinite article.
Okay. So ujom and yot. And you don't have an article with the adjective, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
If you add an article, it becomes called the not possessive, like the of something.
Okay. Oh, right. Like possessive, like it would be a power of a father.
Yes.
Okay. Makes sense. And then mother is honor, not power. So remember what that was. Is that different from power? Yes. Let
Honor
me
will
double
be
check what honor is.
I
Okay.
think probably Taya.
Tayo. Yes. Tayo is
Okay.
honor.
Okay. Here. Sorry. Tile or tile?
First one. Yep.
Then
Omicron.
Omicron. Okay. Oh, and we're gonna probably do Utayo, and then other. Don't want to confuse it with the one for death or cat. Is that right?
Yeah, looks right.
Okay, cool. Just checking. All right. Then brother is judgment. We're going to use who, and that kind of what that is. John. No, judgment is meant may, I think, and then and
Judgment be hop. Sorry, judgment be hop. Meant may is
okay.
truth.
Okay, right. Thank you. We'll hop an alpha. We'll hop and some
P.
hop. Oh yes, right. Okay. We'll hop and some. And then a friendly judgment would be
N.
oh, what is it?
With N, yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you. And so on, right. And then friendly. Oh man, I always forget that word.
Spare. Let me
There,
find
right. Right. There. And we're doing the hierarchy, so it's alt.
So
There.
it's the same like fraternal judgment. So it's like a judgment of friend.
Right. Oh, okay.
Same idea. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Enspare. Let me fix that. And it would be uhop and Enspare. There we go.
Yep.
Cool.
Amazing. Thank you. David E.
All right. E. So this guy. Just make sure. Y isn't just emperor. So I would probably do P rho M. I think Save is the same in both.
So it's A, first of all.
Oh, whoops.
And then I think,
Rho.
yeah, let's have a plural. That's fine. Keep going.
And Save is the same in both, correct?
Both like Buharic and Sahidic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Save. Now, can you do you have to use nem if you want to list off multiple different adjectives, or can you just say Udro and Save in metre?
Yeah, like that. I think you can do that.
Is it? No.
Metre is witness.
Yeah. And may.
So I see here in the example Uromi and Chum Owo and Dikaios. So it says Nem, so it'd be like N. That's what I'm just seeing in the example here, but I'm not too sure. Let me find other examples. Oh, actually, you don't have to. So Henrome en anomos in judge. So it worked. Yes, you're fine. You can say owo, or you can say just keep it as is. It's fine.
Does it prefer to use wo or nem? If you
But I think I see both. Probably just I wouldn't use anything. No, it would say owo n. So we say use the n both times. In both cases, but the owo is probably useless.
so an alternative would be Udro and Save wo and may.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think in English we can say a wise just emperor, or you can say a wise and just. So I think that's when owo makes sense. Because even in English you can use it both ways. So probably I would use owo in this case, just because we have an end in English.
I'll just copy this. Go right here. Save. Well, yeah. Udro and Save wo and may.
Yeah, in the examples he's not using owo all the time. So enkui and elakistos. I don't know what it means. Owo and sabo owo heme. Yeah, that looks good because we have an end. That's only why I would go for it.
And for this, Y isn't just emperors. Would you use the definite, or would you just say Udro?
Probably indefinite because it doesn't use the.
Okay. Han Uro and Save.
So the plural for sabe is sabeu.
Saveu.
Yes.
This-
So sorry, short el sabeu. And surprisingly, without an omicron.
Like this. Saveu.
Yes, I have it open on the screen if you want to see it.
Yes. And Saveu. Okay. Well, yeah, and may. I don't know. remember it having a plural form.
No, I don't think so. Let's see if it's plural. No plural.
Plural.
Okay, awesome. In Q, I will do F. So these beautiful cities, Sunai, Saye, doesn't have so I found out for the word beauty, it does have a plural if you want to say beauty, but if you want to say a beautiful person, it's just Saye. It doesn't have any gender or number. So Nai Saye and Vilnor, so probably it'll be M Vaki. Nai Saye M Vaki. I think. No. What am I saying? Nai Vaki and Saye. This is not Nishti. So Nai Vaki. And then what's happening? And Saye. Saye. Okay. And insignificant manservant. I think insignificant just want to go with Kuji. Like small or little or insignificant. Ukuji. Because Nishti and Kuji usually come before the noun. So in invoke or voki. Which one is what's the feminine? There's a feminine form for it.
The feminine's voki. Yeah.
Feminine is voki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then voke is the masculine.
Yep.
Because voke also means go in Sahidic, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, it does. I did.
Okay.
I did a little bit of Sahidic last year with Dr. Lydia, and I saw it, and I was very confused.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was going. Okay, voki, and then I think it's eviaik in the plural. Yeah, eviaik. Okay, cool. We are done. Nice. We finished B, C. We did a lot of translation. I think we alternate where possible. Okay, I think it's a good example. We'll actually give alternatives. How many do we have? We have each. I'll do 2 each because they're different. So I just went trendy. Can you do 2 for us?
So A and B. So
yeah, we'll do 2 each. So A and B.
okay. So I am impious and wicked. Anak. So could be one of 2 words, I think. So maybe the first one I would think of is animos, or asevis, maybe.
Let me see what he has. So he's using poneros for wicked,
Mhm.
and then impious probably asevis sounds about right.
Asevis?
That's my guess. Impious. Asevis. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's the one he's trying to use. Anomos is the lawless. Asevis. Okay.
Should I do? Let's see. How should I connect them? Just with the N, or with men, or with wo?
I think just wo or nem. I think just nem, but I don't think you need the m because we don't have it. It's like they're words, so they're like I am impious and wicked rather than I am adjectives. I think anok uas is nem poneros wo nem awo. Let me see if he has examples. I feel you just connect a wicked hostile. So there's a wicked hostile man. That's when you connect with ends. And actually sometimes he's awo. But if you say anok, righteous, I am divine, I am God, this light. Let me see his example. I think you just say I think there will be nothing in between except for nem.
So, wasavis nemponiros.
What's it? Is this E? Yeah, that's my guess. Unless you know better, but let me check his examples.
Should I put the indefinite article again, like wasavis nem?
Yeah, that's my best guess. Again, just a guess in case anyone knows for sure.
Okay. Then B, you are strong. Just gonna go with the masculine. Tok. Ooh, strong. Would be
Jory?
Jor. Would it be for Baharic? Shrok with the
I think Jory, because we say the strong Abba Moses would be Pijori.
Yeah, Jori or Joori, depending on how you feel about the double.
There'll be no double in Baharic.
I know. I'm saying more so whether you would say Jori or Joori.
so like that. Janja, Omega, Rho, Yota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was more saying how you think of the double, what the double vowels mean in Sahidic generally.
Okay, thank you. Ben, can you do the next two?
Sure, I can try. Let's see. So she's foreign. Are we using alotrios or the Coptic word for foreign? Because there's found that there's also remen toile, but I think that's like kind of a verb to be foreign. So try so and
Oh, probably wants Shema.
small. Okay.
Oh, but this one's like stranger. No?
Yeah. So it's Anos. Oh man. Anos.
So for she,
Something-
for third person, you don't need the subject.
Oh, that's right.
You always do like something
Something
like te, ne.
Okay. So then alotrios te or
Yeah.
ualotrios te. I don't know
Yes,
if you-
yes. And Alonso's got with an omicron after the O.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I messed that up. Alotrios. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And then you could also do. Could you do the Coptic? You said there's a Coptic word for stranger or foreigner.
Yeah, Shema. That's. I feel like that's the one I would go with first.
Small.
I think for Baharic, so Shai Epsilon.
Okay.
M Omicron, I think.
Okay. So
I
we
think,
could also have Ushama. Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting where that is. So the Greek keyboard is a little different with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ushama te.
I think, or maybe with double. I could be wrong. Maybe with double M. I would check that.
Okay. Try that. That's a new word for me. So let's see.
I'm trying
Doesn't
to
seem
find
like
it.
double M.
Yeah, Baharic it's with double M. Yeah, so
Okay.
just like that.
Okay, great. And then
Yeah,
there
Mark, you're right. Yeah, you said stranger. It does primarily say stranger here, but I feel like I've seen it used as foreign too.
I think stranger and foreign would be too far. So I think that's fine.
Okay.
Shemo.
Shemo.
and
I've seen this in the liturgy.
Okay.
like caring for the strangers, foreigners would work. Again, for the third person, I don't need.
Right. I just realized that too. And it's nigh or ne. Sorry, ne. And wise is
And it does have a plural form.
sahewe or something.
Sabeu.
Sav. So. Trying to remember that. And it would be a hen.
Han.
Han. Thank you. Han Savel.
Oh,
Savel.
And then
Yeah.
then no omicron at the end.
Oh, okay. And
Just
am I
like that.
missing a vowel in there, or
no, that's
good?
yeah.
Nice. Okay. Han Savel. Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Back to David.
We are beautiful. So that'd be unknown. It would be unknown. Pisai. 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 Did I spell that correctly?
Well, it wouldn't be P.
Would it be U?
It'd be Han.
Oh,
Yeah. It's plural.
yeah. Unknown Hansai. And I don't think there's an alternative. Then I am beautiful and black would be Nok. U. Saye. Wo. Wo. Ooh, and this would be, I believe the Boheric is Kame.
Yeah, I think it would be that spelling if it was a male, and I think it would be eta at the end instead if it was female. I think.
So there's Kame and there's Kami.
Yeah. I mean, the pronunciation I'm not sure of, but yeah. At least in Sahidic there is. One thing we could start doing is using Annis and looking up sentences in Bohairic, since there's more material now in the scriptorium. I know we don't have enough time for it today, but it's something to think about next time.
So yeah, there's Kame, Kame, Kami, and Kami. There's a version with just the A, and there's one with the
This black.
Do you still have to go at 1? Is that man?
and then the plural would be Kameu.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Okay, that works. This is from. You know what? I'm trying to find the verse. and I just like the Bible. I am beautiful and black.
Or I think about the Song of Solomon.
Yeah, it's like I am black and beautiful. Here we go. So which one? I am black and yes. So that's 1-5. Song of Solomon 1-5. 1-5. Anok ukame anok okay, that's Bohairic. Asaitic. Okay. That's fine. I think it looks fine. But yes, it does use kami, so we're good. I'm surprised a few things didn't show up on the dictionary. All right, we have time for one more. So I'm just gonna finish quickly. Wretched is what's the word for wretched? It's not poneros.
Probably Evian.
Yes.
En or Heket. Probably Evian, yeah.
Is this how we say it in Sahidic as well?
Yeah, I'm thinking of the Sahidic one. Is it the same in Bohairic?
Okay. So he is so we have yeah. right?
The Yota's first.
Yes.
Verso.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the end. I know
That's-
that it's
Avian. Unfit.
I know that
Yes.
is in the tail setna in Demotic.
So Avian P. Okay. Right on time. Thank you guys so much. We will continue next week.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
That was fun. Bye.
Yeah.
But